And here's the finished product. I put it on a Barbie's head so you can see size, but really these are kind of not for children because they'll just bend them up. But I guess you could if you really wanted to. The supplies you're going to need today are 24 gauge wire, 32 gauge wire, 26 gauge wire, various Swarovski crystals, two round balls, very small one and a little bit bigger one. This is a bead cap. You'll need one of these. Let's get started. You'll need a piece of 24 gauge wire. Take it. Oh, and you'll need wire cutters and a very sharp needle nose or very tiny needle nose pliers that are rounded on the outside. Your husband may have something like that in his toolbox, but may not. Take the wire, the 24 gauge wire, fold it in half and make it kind of long. What I use is, this is my wire twister, homemade wire twister. I have a Black & Decker screwdriver, electric screwdriver. I've taken a paper clip and I just stick it in, fold one side back. Let's see. Oh, that side goes in. I fold one side back and then pull out this clip. And then when I have my wire here, I hold the two ends, and I like to use my pliers because they're a lot stronger than my fingers. So hold this and your pliers. Put that in there. Take your wire cutters, snip off one end, go down about, I don't know, the length of your index finger, maybe a little bit shorter. Take the ends with your needle nose pliers and you're going to curl it under, just like that. And you're going to do that to both sides. Make sure they're even. If one's twisted one way and one the other way, you can always just turn it until it's the same. Then you're gonna take this, it's standing up with the curls down, and you grab anything round that's small. You can go around, you can bend it, and you bend it. If you bend it a little too small, that's good. Then you have the base. That's just the base of your tiara. And you straighten it out again. You just want to give it that bend so it has that memory. Now we're going to start loading stuff on top of this thing. First thing we're going to make this centerpiece here. You're going to take the tip and curl it under. So you have one little curl on there. See that little curl? Here is the secret to tiara making. Make this wire pretty long because you're going to wrap it around. Go to the center. You kind of want to be particular about getting it in the center. You go backwards, you start going around one way. And then you stop, you cross over past the center, past your bead to the other way. And when you start wrapping on the other side of it, you go opposite, the opposite direction that you wrapped the wire before. And then you can even go back and do a little bit more if you want, just to make sure that stands up. The next part we're going to do is we're going to add on some of the crystals with the small, oh, I forgot seed beads. You'll need seed beads. You take a piece of, what is it? Take the 32 gauge wire, take a piece that's about 4 or 5 inches long. You string one bead on there, one 4mm bicone crystal. And these come in all different colors, so it doesn't have to be white like I'm doing it. And then you string on one more bead. You take it to the center, match up your ends. There you go. Center, come all the way down, squeeze those 3 right there. See those 3? And just start twisting. Start taking this. You put it, when you put it on here, you're going to put it a little lower than your tallest bead, because you're going to do sets of 5. You're going to do a tall, a medium, and a short. tall, medium, short on both sides. This is the medium. Wrap one way, cross the bead, and then you go the opposite direction. And I like doing a couple extra twists. Then you're going to take this short one. This is going to be the short one here. That's how you get those little guys to stand up. You twist one way, cross over, twist the other way. Cut off any excess that you don't need. And so far, you have a tall, medium, and short. And that's a 3-bead, tri-bead, tri-bead. And you'll do that to the other side as well. This is, I just put the rest on there. This is the crown as it is now, or the tiara as it is now. And if you don't have this completely centered and you have extra wire on either end, you can always trim it off and curl it under again. Just don't trim off too much because you can't put it back on there. The base wire is 24 gauge. The one big wire that stands straight up is going to be your 26 gauge, and all the rest is 32 gauge. So you take a 32 gauge, you string one seed bead on it, take it down to the center, twist it. Make 30 of these in sets of 5. 3, 5, and 7 are natural. They look more natural. You take sets of 5, you put it behind the 3 right there, the 3 little beads, the medium one, and you twist it forward. Cross over, twist it backwards. And they're going to be tall and straight right now, but we'll fix that at the end, and I'm going to put the rest on. I'll be right back. Here all the tiny little wires are on there now. We're going to decorate the base because the base is pretty ugly just the way it is. You're going to take a very long piece of 32 gauge wire, hence this one. Like, I'm talking like 2 feet. And you're going to start on one end, start wrapping it around, tie it on there. Ow! Wires hurt when they go in your fingers. You're going to take that, and that's on there pretty good. Take the other end and string on about, let's see, 5, 10, 15, about 25, 30 little seed beads. Don't count right now, just string on a bunch of them. So what we have here is we have a bunch of beads, and remember, one side strung on. You count out 5 little beads, and you're going to make a little, all you do is you just hold those beads there, go in from the back, wrap it around a couple times, string 5 more beads, wrap it around a couple times after the middle one, and you just do that all the way across. Now I'm going to put 7 in the middle because it's bigger, and then you wrap it there. Just keep going. And if you have more than you need, slide them off and put them back. Wrap it around. Oopsie. Wrap it around a bunch on the very end. Cut off your excess wire. And you are basically done, except for shaping it. And since it's wired, it's going to bend a lot and stuff like that. You're going to shape it into a rounded shape, like a tiara. And then this is very important. Last step you're going to do is you're going to take all these little tiny 1 seed bead tall ones, and you're going to twist them all under. Just like that. And that's going to give it a lot more definition. And do it to all of them. And here's the finished product. I put it on a Barbie's head so you can see size, but really these are kind of not for children because they'll just bend them up. But I guess you could if you really wanted to. That's all there is to it.